I thank the Speaker for the time. As this year draws to a close, I rise to commemorate the historic Abraham Accords. After years of foreign policy experts saying it could not be done, President Trump and his team have now brokered a peace between Israel and the Kingdom of Morocco, the fourth such agreement in just 4 months. Because of these remarkable diplomatic accomplishments, we will see continued cultural, diplomatic, and economic visits and exchanges between Israel and Bahrain, Israel and the Emirates, Israel and Sudan, and now Israel and Morocco. I believe that this represents an historic paradigm shift in the region and gives momentum to ultimate peace between Israel and the Palestinians. It's been more than 20 years since Israel signed peace with the Kingdom of Jordan, and more than 40 years since the historic Camp David Accords and peace between Egypt and Israel. Since those historic agreements, the United States' efforts to further peace in the Middle East have stumbled and faltered and have little to no significant progress shown. In fact, the situation for Israelis has been more dangerous in recent years, with terrorist attacks and rocket bombardments becoming a near regular occurrence. Expanding diplomatic relations between Israel and these other nations will be beneficial to pushing back against the Iranian Mullahs, Hezbollah, and other extremists in the region. I look forward to the United States working together with Israel and these new partners at the table to solve the crisis in Syria and to counter the Mullahs in Iran. Many of us in Congress encourage the incoming Biden administration to build on these historic positive developments and not fall back into the failed Middle East policies of the past.